Three key players down with injuries. What does this mean for the Falcons roster as they push through preseason? In this video, we'll dive into how the loss of wide receiver Rondale Moore, outside linebacker Braylon Trice, and safety DeMarco Hellams shakes up the depth chart for Atlanta. Trust me, the Falcons coaches have a lot to figure out before the regular season kicks off. 1. Impact on the safety position. DeMarco Hellams' injury. Let's start with the safety position. DeMarco Hellams was in a heated battle with Richie Grant for that starting spot next to Jesse Bates III. Hellams showed great promise last season and throughout training camp, but with his ankle injury, he's sidelined for what could be a significant chunk of time. So, what now? Grant is the clear frontrunner, but he isn't out of the woods yet. Micah Abernathy, who's been flying under the radar, is now stepping into the spotlight. Abernathy impressed with 28 defensive snaps against the Dolphins and could be a surprise contender. But wait, there's more. The Falcons are reportedly hosting veteran Justin Simmons for a 2-day visit. A two-time Pro Bowler, Simmons would be a game-changer if signed. The safety position just got a lot more interesting. 2. Outside linebacker woes. Braylon Trice's injury. Next up, let's talk about the outside linebacker spot. Braylon Trice was emerging as a key edge rusher for the Falcons, even as a rookie. He had the potential to be that consistent presence on the edge that Atlanta desperately needs. But with Trice now on the injured list, the hunt is back on. Arnold Ebiketie seems like the obvious choice. He led the team in sacks last season and has been practicing with the starters. But don't sleep on Bradley Anae and D'Angelo Malone. Anae, a 2020 fifth-round pick, has something to prove after a rocky start to his career. Malone, with his experience from last season, might just be the guy who steps up in Trice's absence. The edge rusher battle is wide open. 3. Wide receiver and special teams shakeup. Rondale Moore's injury. Finally, let's address the wide receiver and special teams situation. Losing Rondale Moore is a double blow for the Falcons. He was a key backup for both the offense and special teams, ready to prove he could do more. Ray McCloud III is now the front-runner for the slot role, and he's got the experience to back it up. But don't count out Jakeem Grant, a recent Falcons signing with a strong special teams resume. If the Falcons decide to split the load, rookie Casey Washington might get his shot. Washington showed potential in the preseason game against Miami, and with Moore out, he could see a bigger role on offense. The Falcons are in a tight spot with these injuries, but there's still time to adjust before the regular season. Keep an eye on these position battles as we approach the roster cut deadline on August 27th. The next big test? Saturday's game against the Baltimore Ravens. Don't miss it, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more Falcons updates.